Head Harvester Bill Armand here from the West Coast.
And Head Harvester Fred Haskett from the Mid-Coast.
Did we procrastinate this morning to do this video?
Yes, we did.
Maybe a little bit, huh?
But then I had some more coffee and we're good. You know, hey, Bill, I was talking to one of my clients the other day, and this was the second time we've had this conversation. And once again, he did not get done the initiative that he had committed to.
Really?
And, you know, he gave me this whole list of all the things he had to do and all the things that were keeping him occupied and keeping him from the thing. And then he kind of waited around and hoped I would change the subject. Well, I didn't.
Did you?
No, because that was the subject.
Oh.
We never have enough time, right? None of us do. So what's really going on here? He was procrastinating.
So, does this sound familiar to you guys? You stay busy doing low priority tasks. It feels good, but you're not really getting anything done. You're doing a lot of little things, but not helping you get to where you want to go. The same items on your to-do list just keep on getting carried over and over and over again. You're always waiting for a good time to tackle things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I'll get to that. What do they call that? A round to it.
Round to it. I got a couple of those.
So, if you answered yes to any of these I just talked about, right? Guess what? You're procrastinating.
Yeah. Now, here's some common reasons that people procrastinate. You know, you're feeling overwhelmed by a particular task, so you put it off. You know, you're afraid to fail. That's a big one.
Yeah.
You know, you're unwilling or unable to make a decision and move on. You know, sometimes it's just you're overworked, you're too tired. You just don't want to do it. So, you know, and then you get distracted and you don't allocate enough time to do the things. And then here's another one, and this is one of the really big ones. You never start a task unless you know you can do it perfectly.
Boy, don't we know there's no such thing as perfection.
Not at all. Not
so
at
most
all.
things, when we say we want to launch a task or a program, get to 80%, then launch away. You
Yeah.
adjust as you get going.
Every time I got to 100%, I still had to tweak it anyway. So get it out there.
Okay, so here's some tips, okay? Defer your low-level tasks. Go to the ones that are going to get you somewhere. Yeah, you have some pain tasks you're going to have to do, like get your time cards out, get your payroll. You have to get those things done. But spend more time on getting things that are going to get you to where you want to go with your goals. Delegate.
Remember, delegation is not abdication.
So what's that abdication? What's that mean?
Here it is, Bill. See you in a week.
Oh, the ding-dong ditch method.
Yeah, get it done.
I got it. Don't expect perfection. We talked about that earlier. Create a realistic to-do list each day with your top 3 priorities you're going to get done that day. Even if it boils down to the one thing you're going to get done that day that's going to get you to where you want to go. The one thing, right? Then begin and move on to the next item.
That's right. What did Brian Tracy say?
Well, you know what? He says, you go to that big monster each morning, and he calls it, you know what he calls it, Fred?
Oh my God!
He calls it the frog. So his book called Eat the Frog.
Eat a frog?
Eat that frog first. That's the most ugly piece that you can eat, and you eat it one bite at a time. Here, go ahead, Fred. Just kidding. So what do you think?
You know what? Eat the frog. Get out there and get it done. And you know what? It's going to get a little easier every day and a little easier every time you get something done. This is Head Harvester Fred Haskett from the Mid-Coast.
Head Harvester Bill Armand from the West Coast. Now, Fred, go ahead and eat this frog. Here, just put this right here in your little shirt, and we'll take it away. Come on, let's go
get down that far.
Come on,
and
let's go.
swallow
Let's
it.
have a cup of coffee
All
and a frog.
Yeah.
Frog and a cup of Joe.